I already did it.
It
Yeah,
went.
welcome to the post game show parlay with us, man. What's going on, man? We was already inside the chat, man. So we're gonna keep it flowing. I jumped in a
Yep.
little bit inside y'all conversation a little bit, but yeah, man. You was right though, man. You could continue on though. You could
Yeah,
continue
Go
if you
ahead,
on,
if we're
bro.
if we're looking at I'm not here to talk about the media. I'm just here to talk about just as a fan of this of a sport and why, like Crook say and Beans, you said it also with Ainge started. I'm saying this as someone that, to me, I said it at the beginning in the pregame. I felt like for the JB and JT, I know it's a team game. I'm saying for the guys that been here for the past, going through it. The team they built, starting with them, and then Brad just finishing it off. You guys love going out to eat. You know what I'm saying? You get the nice meal all the way through, bro. You get Derek White. That just, man, I got chills. I'm not trying to sound corny, bro. When Drew Holiday stole the ball, Derek White flipped it. You know what I mean? That play
Mhm.
right there was a million plays, but that play right there just signifies how this team is built. You know,
I think
The
defensively,
Tatum.
man, they
yeah,
showed they
defensively. That's
Yep.
why I'm not
You
mad.
gotta
That's why I
step.
wasn't going off on the. I'm
The
sorry, Crook.
Tatum
That's why I
still.
wasn't going off.
Oh man, Tatum still on
Defensively,
Irving
bro,
was
they're killing it.
huge.
hmm
They're killing
Tatum.
it.
Yes, Tatum didn't have that 30-point game that
Yeah,
we
but
all looking
defensively,
for. The
that's why I'm not
36,
killing him. He was a
but
But man,
beast.
defensively, he was
he
He's a
came
balling.
through.
beast.
He was
Defense,
rebounding. He was picking
playmaking.
assists,
Oh
and
my
yo,
goodness.
he hit the shots that sometimes needed to be hit. Right?
And that's
He had a what?
maturity.
What he had a quiet what 20 or 18?
Nah, he had
18.
18.
Yeah, he had a
18.
quiet
Okay,
18.
so what?
One
Okay,
one
yeah,
rebound from a
18.
triple double.
Come on, man.
But
I'm looking
man,
at the defense.
The
His
defense
defense
was
on
exactly
Kyrie
great.
Irving
defense.
too, and JB on Luca in the second
See,
half.
Listen, that
remember, we was back
maturity.
and
Oh
forth in
my
the chat.
goodness.
Remember, we was back and forth in the chat, and even during the beginning of it, I was like, "Yo, they can't let Luca do this."
In the second half, yeah.
But
They shut him
during
down
even
second
remember,
half.
think about it.
He ran out of
Somebody said
gas.
it during that halftime show. With Chuck. I mean, with not with Chuck, with Stephen A. and them up there and stuff. Somebody said it. One of those guys up there. I can't remember who it was. They said,
Mhm.
"Can Luca keep up with that all game?"
I'm
And
sorry, Beans. What did he end up with, Beans? I'm sorry. What did he end up with, Luca?
Luca,
What he scored?
32.
32.
32,
32.
Was it?
Yep. He ended up with
32.
So they
32.
held him to 7 in the second half, or 8 or something like that.
Pretty much
Yeah,
he
something.
he had a bad second half.
Let me look it up real quick. I'm
Got
sorry about that.
point
Go
My
ahead.
wise.
bad. I just don't have my stuff open. I'm
Me
sorry.
either. I don't have my stuff open. Let me just jump in this.
Yeah, so oh man, what he had second half?
I'm just interested in that because I gotta.
Yeah, he had 32, but I don't know. Let me see his second half points though.
Because that was
Yeah, I don't
the adjustments, man, right there. Like I just I'm it had to be 7 to 8, something like that. It wasn't because he had 23, I believe, in the first.
Yes, something like that. He had like 23 in the first. I can't see the second
he I
half.
think he had single digits in the second half.
Yeah, he had single digits
Mm,
either way. So
Yeah, I don't have
point
that stat in
being,
front of me.
yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Good one. I should have been prepared to have that
no,
stat.
that's cool.
Bro.
I wasn't trying to put you on the spot. I'm just trying to figure out like you. I think someone said it on the chat. Could have been you, Beans. Just the adjustments of he was on fire, bro. I ain't gonna front when
Yeah.
he was hitting some of the shit he was hitting. I was like, if he has one of those 50 point, because he could do that. We
Mm-hmm.
know that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck what your defense is.
And then during the game, real quick, we watch, thanks for everybody who's coming through, people here in the live or whatever. Thanks for coming through, and parlay with us. Um, you know, truthfully, at a couple of points during the game, and I'm gonna go into something else in a second, though, and y'all know what I'm gonna go into. But there was a couple of times during the game that Celtics kind of broke down defensively with the Gafford kid, and even not so much with Lively, but more with Gafford.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Gafford. Oh wow, Stacks made it
Uh-oh,
in.
here we
Yo,
go.
here we go. Stacks made it in. What time is it? 4 o'clock.
Yeah, live for Fountain Blue right here.
Yeah, that's nice. Live
Shit,
from
here we
Fountain
go.
Blue. Check it out. Stacks is live from Fountain Blue, guys. Stacks made it into the post game show. That's why I sent it out just in case. I sent them the link because I didn't know what he was going to be up to, but I know it was pretty early there, still in Vegas, and
Yeah, that's 8:00.
it's 8:00. Yeah, that's good.
3
That's
hours.
good time.
Yep.
The it still got light out there. The sun ain't even come down yet.
Nah.
Yeah, that's good thing.
What's up, Stack?
Nice, man. Look at that, man.
What
This
up?
is how
What up, dude?
parlay with us do it, man. We travel. We be in different area codes. You got Stacks in Vegas. How you like it, Stacks? Your first time? How you like it?
Yeah, man. I walked fucking 7 miles a day, just fucking up and down the strip.
Yeah, that strip will kill it.
Nice.
How's the weather though? How it feel?
Yeah, it's hot, man, but shit ain't got nothing on that Florida heat, man.
Yeah.
I told y'all that, man. I told that, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be hot. Ain't nothing like that Florida heat, man.
Yeah, lots of casinos though, man. Lots of
casinos. Checked out Caesars today. Spent most of my time in Caesars Palace.
Yo,
actually.
Caesars is nice, right? Caesars is a move, yo. I love it. Caesars is a move. But yeah, so let's move on to the basketball. I think they was having problems with the Gafford kid. The kid was giving them problems down low, especially when Luka was lobbing and doing certain Luka was on his shit in the beginning in the first 2 quarters of the game. And I was just more concerned with the Gafford and Luka connection, like if they was really gonna make that a situation where get this guy involved. Because I wasn't seeing no box out. I wasn't with those plays. I wasn't seeing Horford. Where was Horford at? Where was Porzingis in them situations? And to me, those are the parts of the game where I was like, okay, I hope that the Celtics didn't make a.
I think they tried something though with Tatum. I think they were playing Tatum at the 5.
Yes,
he got
exactly.
him. He got him twice, and to Joe's credit, he switched out of that quick.
He switched out of that when he called the timeout. When he called the timeout, he switched out of that.
Still was effective. You're right. The overall, he was still effective today.
Yeah, Gafford. So I'm glad he was able. You know what? That's when you see, truthfully, guys. Stacks, Stoney, and Doe. That's when you see maturity in Missoula. We all talk about Missoula, right? We've been talking about Missoula's coaching style and sometimes lack of X's and O's in certain situations. And you could see tonight that I think tonight was a Missoula coach game, and he get an A for tonight's coaching because he called those timeouts in the right situation in this game, even when things was a little tight. Even when we had good leads and we started chipping, they started chipping. He was like,
didn't waste no time.
Timeout. And those timeouts, we came out of it. It was a couple of them. We made some ill-advised shots out of those timeouts that I think was a waste of a timeout, right? Because you come out the timeout and you want to at least get the best shot up as you can. And there was a couple of those timeouts that he made tonight when they came out and the shot selection was horrible. But besides that, I think Missoula coached an awesome game tonight. You got to give him an A, guys. What do y'all think?
Luka had 9.
You got to give Leah A because I'm telling you, man, in Missoula, shout out to him. The biggest thing you got to do is trust your assistant coaches. Stats will tell you that. My father coached, and when you have a good, because Missoula last year, and he had every right to do it because he got put in a situation and he got Damon Stoudemire left during the year, and it was just a mess. You know what I mean? So I was probably too hard on him at the beginning of the year, but at the end of the day, respect him because he's growing and he's learning.
Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. I believe in him since day one.
He's growing. And whoever's coming up with these. I gotta give credit, man. Seriously, man, because I know if you ain't from Boston, you probably thought the game was whatever boring. But the way we're playing defense right now is
I don't think that was a boring game. I think Boston was trying to hold court.
No, I'm just saying you guys ain't on Twitter like that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like,
I know.
I was on Twitter. You guys ain't on Twitter like that. I'm saying for us, I understand what we're doing. I ain't mad at it. I love it. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is like just the way they're on.
This is what we want.
There was one play in particular when JV was at the top of the key on Luka. I think he switched with Derek White. Derek White switched right back to Kyrie seamlessly. There was a couple of breakdowns, but obviously that's the NBA, man. There's gonna be a few here and there, but overall, the way they're playing on the string, man, like it's amazing to see, man. Because say what you want, at the end of the day, Luka and them was scoring 100 and whatever points against Minnesota, and Minnesota they were saying was a historical defense, and right now, you know, it's the same players, and obviously 2 games in Boston. But I just want to give a shout out to the D, man. Tatum, Brown, Hauser, even when he was in there, you know, both everybody was playing on the string tonight.
Yeah, Luka, he only had 9 points in the second half.
9 points in the second half. Yeah, and JB, man, taking an assignment. Great. Good shit. Derek White, Drew Holiday.
Made them work.
Like 2 cornerbacks, linebackers, Mikes, and man, Drew Holiday, man, shit, man.
Drew Holiday had 11 rebounds, man.
Bro, that dude, man. T said it. I remember Stack said, he said, yo, wait till the playoffs come. And sure enough, amazing.
Drew got a point to prove. Drew got a point to prove to Milwaukee, man. He didn't like the way that whole Milwaukee thing. He even said that. But they defense is winning them this championship.
It is.
Yes, defense is gonna win this championship.
It's defense is gonna win this championship. I mean, it's kind of hard to pick an MVP.
Exactly. I think between Tatum, between Brown and Drew Holiday,
and Brown and Drew.
That you can throw Porzingis in. He had a bad game today. But that first game, he was.
Did he get hurt against Stacks?
We don't know yet.
Porzingis hurt, guys. That's what I want to ask y'all. Is Porzingis hurt again?
We don't know yet.
Did he pull that calf up, man?
We don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's hurt.
Did you see the replay? Did you see the replay?
It looked like it was. He didn't run the same, but we gotta wait and see what the report's gonna be. They're gonna have. They don't play till Wednesday, so we'll see. You know, I mean, there was something there. But you know, we don't know what's going on. I mean, he continued on after that. It wasn't like he went straight out where it was that bad. You know, I mean, he was getting, it wasn't like when he left the Heat game.
First,
Think about it. The Heat game, he was out of there. He was.
He didn't look like OG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to take that.
He didn't look like
He pushed it a little bit after that.
He did look like he
ran up on him at the end.
He was laboring,
something
man.
Happened. Something
he was
happened
laboring.
There.
He was
happened.
definitely laboring.
But we'll see.
What I like about that situation, though, for most teams, when that situation happens, especially when they got the superstar player in there, the team kind of go into a friggin' funk or some kind of a mind fog. And the Celtics just, you know, boom, Al, you're in. We're going to switch this up.
Yeah, we was locked in today.
Man. And let's finish this out. And that's what they did. They finished the game, man.
There's too many guys with that mentality.
But I'm glad once I saw them creep up and it was hovering above the 8 and 9 and 10 points, I said, yeah, Celtics, and then the time, you know, yes, it was still a lot of time on the clock. It was still 5 minutes to go, 4 minutes to go. But I think once I saw that, especially the way they were playing D and they were playing aggressive and, you know, the attack mode style to the rim, even, you know, sometimes it wasn't pretty, but sometimes they was making great plays to the rack. And when I saw the way they was moving to the rack, knowing that the 3 wasn't really falling, I said, yeah, they'll squeak this game out. We needed this too. Remember, we talked about this early on, guys.
Yeah.
In the post in the pregame show. This game 2 was huge for us, and for us to squeak this out. This is not no whatever moment. This is like, you know, this is like big, huge, big. This is big. And now, like Stoney said and Doe said, and even, you know, Stacks, you guys been talking about this. Let's see what the pundits got to say tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
they probably gonna talk about Porzingis knowing them
tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
I know
that's gonna be a heavy
pick
topic.
Something negative. They're gonna say
that's gonna be a heavy topic.
Watch out for that. They might be in trouble.
The topic is what Tatum is not scoring.
They may mention that, but how can they if he had 12 assists? Like, I mean, yeah, they what they're gonna knock him for not scoring? Won't they look at the whole body
I
of
think
work?
he had his best offensive game in the
we
playoffs
won.
today.
I mean, look,
I think
Lucas
he won.
scored like
the bottom line,
and they lost.
the bottom line is the big picture is with everybody probably quick to jump on JT when he ain't scoring. We don't need JT to be our best player to win a game. We don't. We this team is got a bunch of guys that can win without him playing his best. That's just the be all end all, man. Like
And
I'm
he's
sick
so
of these
mature.
announcers jumping all over the dude. Oh, he ain't the MVP. Oh, he ain't this. He ain't that. He don't need to be that with this particular team. Now, last year, the year before, he needs to be that. But this year, with this particular team, with the way, shout out to Brad Stevens for putting together this cast. Like he put together this great cast of characters where we can have it's a luxury that he can have 2 bad games and we still win the games.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
If he comes to play, if he comes to play,
his game in game 3. I think he's gonna have one in the Milwaukee game.
He likes to play on the road.
So
yeah. No, I think he's gonna.
I have a feeling.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm kind of with, not to cut you, Doe, or talk over you, but I'm kind of with Stacks on this. I think the mission this year, it's somewhat of an Mbutu type thing. I think the mission is to win.
Yeah.
I think the mission is to win, and it's not about glorification or who's going to be the man. And you can see that right now because, not that they what's his name took the bull by the horns today and say, I'll be the guy. Holiday.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
He needs to be because
you know what I mean? It was like
that's what we got.
The other night, Porzingis started it off, and he was the guy. Then JB finished it. Tonight it was Holiday's night with a little bit of Derek White and the defensive play of Tatum and JB. I'm sold on what the Celtics is doing. Truthfully,
I love what they're doing. I love the fact that they threes wasn't going down, and they didn't force it.
Exactly.
They drove to the basket, played good defense. They did other things to stay in this game.
Let me check that.
Yep.
And that's the I love that they didn't give up on the game and just kept trying to shoot their way out of this funk they was in pretty much for the first half, man. They kept their head in the game, and shout out to Tatum, man. He's mature. He played a mature game. He didn't keep forcing. He kept shooting some shots, but he has to do that
because he has to shoot his way out of it. He has
to shoot, and then he made some key baskets. He made key baskets.
And you seen he was going to the basket.
He made it up on the passes.
He was going to the basket,
going to the rack. Those and ones he had were huge. He had a couple of and ones. Was huge. Exactly. He's fine. He's fine, man. That's just how it is, man.
That Fountain Blue's brand new. That's a new hotel, fam.
Yeah. This shit is like this shit. Shout out to the wifey's work conference. This shit is like some ill shit.
Yeah, no, Crooks, that's that new joint down the block. Yeah, that's that new joint down the block. Yeah, that's I know exactly.
It used to be a joint. Like right now, I'm looking out the window. I'm seeing that big ass joint that looked like an earth.
Oh yeah, that's that new shit.
That's the sphere, the sphere thing.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Yeah. You just see that. Wait till you see it when it lights up at night.
It's light up now. It's lit up now.
It turns into different things at night, like different scenes.
Right now, they just had the Grateful Dead on there.
Yeah. Because they be in that bubble. They be in that bubble performing the rock bands and stuff like all that stuff. Be happening in that bubble.
That shit is crazy. That shit is.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out. Yo, did y'all see that? I sent y'all a picture of that fucking store with all them hats in there.
Nah.
That shit was fucking crazy, dog. Like, it was a dude just on a high lift joint. Just had to go up to the ceiling to get the hats, dog. Like, I actually got to go back because I couldn't even look over the hats. the way I wanted to find the hats, though. It was crazy. I never seen that in my life, dog.
Where was
Like,
that? Was it in the mall there?
It was in Caesars. It was in Caesars. It was,
oh yeah, they
like,
had all kinds
they
of
had
spitters and
so many. What? Yeah, yo, dog. I was like, I never seen nothing like that as far as hats in my life, dog. That shit was like lids on fucking
steroids.
That shit that Bane pumping his chest in the comic book. Like, y'all got the picture. I'm gonna send y'all the picture. You gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is that?
And I've been in season. I'm surprised I never seen that. Man.
Yo, it's in the cut. I was watching the Atlantis video. Like, they were doing that Atlantis thing. And
what up, Token? Thanks for coming.
I happened to look to the side and I seen the store. I'm like, oh shit, look at that. I see some hats. Went in there, it was bonkers. I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, yo,
I'm about to go check. We got to check that
you
out.
Grab something from there.
Yeah.
Yo, but when you go down in Caesars, people think because it'll look like it cut off, but it don't. But that shit go deep back in there, like all the way back in there. Like, it's like, you know, them shits that we don't fuck with, that Fendi and
yeah, Louis V.
Go past them shits. Go past them. And yo, that shit is back there in the cut. You gonna be like, yo, dog. I took a
that
picture.
Caesar's Mall is big. That Caesar's Mall is pretty nice.
Yo, so there's rooms in there too?
Huh?
There's rooms in there too?
What, Caesar's Palace?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Straight up hotel resort, man.
That shit is crazy, dog.
Yeah, that's a hotel resort. You need to go to that bar after 12.
If you was up to see, go to Carmine.
Tell me to hit that bar in Caesars after 12.
Family trip, family trip, right? Yeah.
What's wrong with this dude, yo? You talk about you hit that season.
See how he do, Bean? See how he do, Bean?
Yeah, he's wild. But anyway,
But yo, I gotta like shit. I'm staying at is like a little fucking community.
Yeah, no, Fountain Blue.
I don't even have to leave here if I don't want to.
Fountain Blue is one of the newest resort casinos on the strip. You on a brand new joint, bro. That's like only 2-3 years old. 2 years old.
I'm looking out the window. It was like something was behind here because it's a big ass hole in the ground. And
they're about to probably build. They're gonna build some shit. Remember the baseball team is coming there.
Yeah, they're gonna build.
Could be right there. It could be. It's a big ass hole. But yeah, man, I just wanted to chime in for a little while. I gotta go get something to eat, man. This time change got me going crazy.
Yeah, now
you gonna eat something in there? You going out? What you doing?
Oh, I'm staying right here, dog. This shit here is straight.
Yeah. What you call it could get very pricey on the resorts, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, I know. You ain't gotta tell me.
Sometimes you gotta step out. Sometimes you gotta step outside.
Yeah, off the strip. Yep.
Yeah, you got to get off the strip sometimes, man. Go to Lolo's for breakfast in the morning, though.
Yeah, send me the link, man. You're supposed to do that fucking 3 days ago.
Yeah. It's called Lolo's. Just look up Lolo's on your GPS. It's gonna come right up. The restaurant.
Yeah,
as soon as you put it in, it's coming up.
Come up. L-O.
L-O. You're gonna see it come right up.
All right.
I got quick. So he's saying before you go, those stats. What you think about this? One last question before you go. That Token got up there. He said, "What can the Mavs do to beat us?"
I think they cooked.
What question? That's a good question, but that's what he want to know. What can the Mavs
do? I think the Mavs is cooked, bro. I think they well.
I don't know, Token. I don't think we can answer that.
I mean, what only thing that can help them is if Kyrie wake up. I think that'll help them.
Yep.
If Kyrie wake up, Luka's done all he can do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna take Kyrie waking up, which I don't think he's gonna, because I just think we got the people that can defend him.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
Good point.
I think like in the words of Doe, I think the Mavericks is cooked, bro. I think they cooked.
I told you, Derrick Jones, Gafford, PJ Brown, these dudes should not beat you. Ask them. So, the pundits picking the Celtics to get swept or losing, in my opinion, was weird.
Motherfuckers actually picked them to win. And actually, and brung up their names, though. Brung up, they got Dante Exum and Maxi Kleber. I said,
that's crazy.
I don't even know how Udonis has them, dog. Just say you don't like the Celtics, and I'm going to pick against them.
Yeah,
that's it.
Adonis has them, not like his whole body. His whole life.
Yeah, just say that though, Beans. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just make up shit because you know what I mean? Like, come on,
you
you
talking about a
dumbass,
guy
man.
that soon as they asked him, he wasted no time saying they had an easy way. Like he had so much shit to say right out the rip, like the bullshit. Like instead of just focusing on what this team did,
He needs to shut
they did the
fuck
same
up with
shit
that
when they had
rim
LeBron
on
and them.
pass.
They was beating up
Fuck
on some
outta here,
bum
man.
ass teams. So like, come on, it was good, man. Just break
Just
down
look
the
at
game
the
like you're
matchups.
supposed to.
Look
Get
at
your
the
personal
matchups.
feelings out of there.
He said they matched up better with us. He said they matched up. He said
Derrick
we could match up
Jones,
with them.
Kleber, Dante Exum, PJ Washington, Gafford, who was in the Celtics division. PJ Washington and Gafford, Atlantic division. We know them. We know their tendencies. We know them players. We've been scouting them since they've been in the league. Out west, they don't know them players like that. And I'm not gonna talk about Minnesota, but I don't know what the fuck they were doing. How they were defending
it's the immaturity. That's what happened with them. The immature.
Yeah.
They main guy was immature. That's what happened.
No, I think they blew their load on Denver. That's what I just think. They were happy with that.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
You can say that, but it's like why would they? But you got a team that's less effective than Denver. You just beat the defending champ. Yeah, you could say that they probably went over their head. You're right, but that goes to show you how much of a young team they are, even though they got other players, but they main players are just too young to understand what was at stake. Even after that first loss, that first game, the game 2, they should have won that shit. They should have, got everything together. They should have gotten themselves together and did what they did in the last series, in a couple of series when they had to win those big games. And it was just immaturity. That's just what it was with them.
You just play them, man. You play the Dallas Mavericks, man. You keep man, like we talked about in the preview. I just don't see how Derrick Jones can consistently. He was consistently, and PJ Washington was consistently hitting 3-pointers.
Yeah, because they kept doubling. They was wide open threes.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
They kept doubling Luka.
Yeah,
right. And they didn't
let Luka score 30. Let him do it.
Right, but they didn't make Luka work on. They didn't make Luka work on defense. They made it easy for Luka.
Yep.
But yo, Phil, I gotta get out of here. Wifey looking at me crazy.
No, you go do your thing. Thanks for coming.
Appreciate you coming through, man.
I'll Google Lolo since Beans don't want to send me the joint. But
oh my gosh, man!
When you coming back Thursday?
You're close to it too,
Friday.
Friday. Look at that, Friday. This dude's gonna be there for a minute.
You're gonna be there for a minute.
That's like 3 weeks out there.
That's like you're gonna enjoy it though, man. Go see everything. If you got the rental.
Nah, man, I just been Ubering. This shit, Uber's been like 10, 13. I even took a cab today for the first time.
I'm telling you, watch when you add it up, you're gonna say, "Damn, I should have just spent the money on the rental, $200 for the week." Trust me.
Just hop in and be out wherever you gotta go.
Be out, go where you gotta go. That's why I told you, Stacks. Rental, because we know that Uber and that cab
that
thing
rental, man. You can be in and out. You ain't gotta wait for shit.
Yep.
You might have to be out, man. And then you gotta have to wait for Uber.
They'll bring one to your hotel too. Go online.
Leave that fuck up, bro. We gonna be in there watching Netflix and highlights.
Stat, we from up north, but we gotta be out. We gotta be out, man. We can't be waiting for no motherfuckers to pick us up, man. We might be.
You gonna go to Bender like fucking the Hangover, nigga.
Beans, tell him we might have to hop in the whip and be out, son.
Out.
Go to Arizona. Go to Arizona for the day, Stacks.
I know, right? Might as well.
No, go, I'm telling you, if you
might as well, like the Stony and Beans Worldwide tour. Yo, man, we just went to Dubai yesterday.
Right.
Yo, go ahead, man.
When I woke up, they were in Jamaica. I said, "What the fuck
we went to Toronto. Then
heat sweat.
Yeah, we went to Toronto and then went to Dominican the same day.
Right. Stoney was in the hills with Pablo Escobar doing his show.
Yo, I'm going. Then they called next week. Yo, we gonna take the fam. We just gonna go to the Himalayas. I said, what the fuck?
We just gonna pop off the Iceland real quick.
Where y'all going? Wait, we going to the Himalayas.
That's all right. I'm gonna be in B-more. I'm gonna be in B-more the next.
See. Of course. Bye, man.
Road trip's gonna be to Beans or Quick's house. That's gonna be my trip. My big road trip to one of their cribs.
Hit the lobby bar in Caesar.
Nah, nigga, I ain't fucking with you. I'm out on that one. You ain't fucking with you.
They got the specials up in there.
I bet they do got the I bet you do got the
man,
special.
the IPA, man. Tell them
Go
I
to the
sent
sports
you.
book
Tell
and
them
put some
Blanco
money on
sent you.
Drake May, Stacks.
All right, man.
Tell them Blanco sent you.
All right.
All right, later.
Peace.
Yo,
Beans,
my
the
man,
lobby
Crook,
bar. That's the
Crook. My man said that though. He said I was watching your show. He said your man was in the fucking mountains. He talking about you, Crook. I was like, yo, the niggas be moving.
Man. Listen, I was high, man. Everywhere I went, I was high.
Them niggas be moving, fam. I told these cats, these dudes don't play.
Yo, I was high up in the mountains, man.
We try to get it in where we can, man. Yo, that's the great thing about technology and having this Wi-Fi stuff. Once we got that Wi-Fi and I could get into the stream, we good money no matter where we go, man. So I'm gonna be doing some,
No, I'm definitely gonna show up to the crib, Beans. I know I said I was.
Man. Listen.
For real, I want to, bro.
We all want to do a show. We all here together.
You show up too. We just all go over there, man. You know.
Yeah. So let's link that up soon as possible.
No, for real, fam. I'm not bullshitting you, bro.
I got the full studio down here. I'm still doing things to it right now. I got things to do in here to kind of spruce it up a little bit better. Because when I want, to add the more of the, a 4-man sit down type thing, I want it to be a little bit more comfortable. So I'm going to be working on that. So with that being
observation, Beans, my bad.
No, go ahead. I was about to shut it down, but go ahead.
Real quick,
I just got one stat too that before we go.
Shout out
to
just cutting on. They had a couple tonight, but they were eating off those lobs in every series before this series. In the way we cutting them lanes off and the way we guarding. So when you guarding Luka, man, even though he's getting his 32, man, we're cutting those lobs up. And I'm telling you, those lobs count as 2, but they feel like 4, especially if they could maintain that in Dallas. So obviously the crowd's gonna be in it. They're gonna be lit. Right. But if we can still stick to our defensive values, man, I think we can take game.
Remember, we've been road warriors in this playoff.
There's no pressure on us. I think we're gonna be nice and loose. But real quick, I want to shout out to the Celtics free throw shooting. Tonight, man. They went 19 for 20, man, 95%.
You're right.
And Tatum missed that one little. I think you remember when he took that little hard foul, and then he did the hard foul. He wasn't adjusted. His body wasn't adjusted yet, and he took the shot. Yeah, huge. But other than that, he missed that little one free throw. It would have been 20 for 20. But yes, good stat. 20. It was a good stat. And another great stat. I think. Hold on. This is another great stat. Stoney, can you pick this up for me to make sure correct myself? But I think it's 9 straight wins right now in the playoffs.
You're correct. 9 straight wins. You're correct. 9 straight wins right now. Yep, because they beat Cleveland 3 in a row. Remember, we split with them, but then we went 3 in a row, gentleman sweep, right? And then we beat Indiana. We swept them. That's 7. We won game 1, 8. Tonight, 9.
Wow, we rolling.
And why stop? That's why I'm telling you. I think that's they really trying to defend that shit. Like I think they it means more to them than anything. It's not to lose, like that mojo. You know when you got that mojo and you're trying to just keep that shit and it just
works. The way they said they ain't play nobody.
Right.
That's why too. That's another reason to fucking just win every game.
Just win every game.
And so thanks for everybody. Thanks for the people coming through. Chopping it up with us here on Parlay with us tonight at the post game show. Celtics take game 2, NBA Finals. We appreciate it. Stacks chimed in all the way from Las Vegas at the Fountain Blue. He's doing his thing. We got Doe in here tonight. 2 shows tonight. Wow, that's big, Doe. You hanging tough.
What's up with a post game Wednesday?
Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's all. You want to do a pre or pro?
Let's do it. No. I mean, I'll be able to do a post, but not pre.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think by the time Stoney,
I'll get on post.
I can do.
I'm good on post. I'm good on the post Wednesday night. That's not a problem for me.
I'll get on post.
We could do a quick 30-minute show, and we'll call it that. These post game shows is not a big deal. So as far as like taking up our time, besides our regular Sunday shows, but yes, we'll see you guys Wednesday night post-game show, Celtics game 3. Let's see what they're gonna do from Dallas. So, guys, once again, thanks for coming through. Boston Celtics, we doing it. See y'all on Wednesday.
Love y'all, my guys. See you soon.
Love you.
Yeah, God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, sun get through.